This episode of iPlay Your Way is brought to you by MaddenDvinik. See the description for more information. Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to rename the sub-destruction recipe to iPlay Your Way, made up by Matthew Silva. I think that's a great name and I really like it, so we're going to use it. MaddenDvinik is going to continue sponsoring us, and they're simply giving me $50 per week to spend on my base here to speed up the army, speed up the buildings, build more buildings and stuff like that. I don't want you guys calling me a sellout because I'm not a sellout. I'm simply trying to make the series a better one, a more easy one to make, and more entertaining for you guys to watch. So please don't say that. That makes me feel bad. Otherwise, we have 3 epic raids today, which we're going to have right here. Here are the armies that you guys suggested. Again, I'm simply going to a huge list of votes, taking troop by troop, putting them into my army camps, and once I get 210 spots, which I currently have, I go ahead and hit the gem buttons, and it gems up this army. By the way, the troop spells, yep, there's another vote for that, so I go to that and pick out the... Or not pick out, I just go through the votes again and pick the rage spells. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and take the corners on this one. We don't have that many like infantry troops such as archers and barbarians, so we're going to use them as far as we can. We do have 1 golem and 4 P.E.K.K.A s, which are going to help us tank this base, which we're going to do in a second here. Okay, so the first giant is in. He's going to die off, so I'm going to put out a golem, which is going to take a lot of heat. Now, what I'm trying to do is destroy these buildings that are outside the walls. I don't want the P.E.K.K.A s to go around the base, which will happen if you don't take out these buildings. I want the P.E.K.K.A s to go right into the base. There goes the rage spell, and right after that building is down, I'm going to drop 1 P.E.K.K.A to see if he goes for the inside. As you see, he doesn't, so I'm going to wait out for that mine and army camp to be destroyed. And now, since we have that down, I'm going to deploy 1 more P.E.K.K.A. He's going for the inside, deploy the rest of the P.E.K.K.A s. They're all on the inside. They're all rage now. They're going through those walls very easily, especially with the rage spell. I also have 2 more jump spells remaining. Once that, the clan castle troops are causing a little bit of trouble, but that's alright. P.E.K.K.A s are super high on health, and that won't really damage them much, even though there's a Tesla firing on them, which is ×2 damage. Once that air defense is down, we have 2 dragons. First though, I was skeptical about this. At this point, I'm like, man, this is not going great. But once the dragons were out and I had 1 more jump spell, yeah, those P.E.K.K.A s were just jumping over walls like they were not even there. So, jump spells are very great. I actually never used them before until recently when I started this series, and I'm starting to really like them. I think they're a good part of high-level gameplay. With some rage spells. Haven't used this free spell yet, but once I get to Town Hall 10, I'll make sure to use that so you guys can see how it works and everything. Pretty sure you guys have, but anyways. This base is, you know, 62%, Town Hall taken out, and 50%. We took almost all of his loot, except some of it is still in the mines and collectors, which is alright, because this series is all about getting at least 1 star and just having fun with raiding with these armies you guys create for me, because this is really fun. I mean, I love raiding with random armies that I have to kind of take and think about how to attack with them. So I sped this up a little bit because it's not fun to watch a dragon go around to destroy all these buildings. Alright, we got all our troops deployed and all of them are dead. We got 2 stars, 76%, 200,000 gold, and 106,000 elixir, plus 11 trophies, and a little bit of dark elixir. Here's our next raid. This is even more packed. It's going to be on the inside. I'm going to tell you that right away. This base here, a little bit more tougher because the walls are a bit more upgraded than the last base. Also, there is a better sectioning on the inside in terms of where he puts his storages. There's not 2 storages per compartment, so that's a good thing. And we'll see how this base does. We do have 3 P.E.K.K.A s this time. I think we had 4 previously, yep. We have 2 dragons again. We do not have a golem, so we're going to have to tank with the P.E.K.K.A s. We do have, let's see, 2 rage spells, and I think we have 2 jump spells is what it is. So this will be pretty interesting. I'm going to deploy my barbarians and archers to take out these buildings. Once again, like I said, I don't want my P.E.K.K.A s to be funneled around this base, which will completely fail this raid. Also, I'm going to wait for the Barbarian King to take out those Teslas so that our P.E.K.K.A s don't have to suffer that huge damage that they do, unlike they do to the other troops. Alright, here go the P.E.K.K.A s. I did deploy them earlier than that Tesla, but that's alright because the Barbarian King and the Archer Queen should take care of that before they do much damage. We do have 4 wall breakers, which will certainly help into getting this base. There they go. I thought to deploy all of them because, you know what? It's okay. We have a lot of tanks going in. The wall breakers should have a very easy path to go in. And I see actually none of them died. All of them went through. All 4 of them. Alright, the P.E.K.K.A.s are getting a little bit funneled into that left side, but that's alright. I gave them a rage spell, so they decided to go right through that wall into the new compartment and destroy those defenses. Clan Castle troops, again, not a big deal when you have those P.E.K.K.A.s and a rage spell. This base, we got to start for the Town Hall. I'm thinking we're going to get 50%, although I'm not sure. But looking at this situation, those P.E.K.K.A.s are alive, so I'm thinking this is going to be a 50%, and we'll see if that is true. Those air defenses, they did a little trouble to the dragons, but once again, this is why I like having air units and ground units when I'm attacking. And by the way, this is again made by you guys. I'm not just, you know, tricking you and making my own armies. I'm literally going to the vote and going through it like it is. That's why I have so many troops and little quantities of them. The most requested ones are P.E.K.K.A.s and Golems. Yep, I see those the most. I don't see many archers, barbarians. I haven't seen any goblins so far, which is quite amazing. But I guess that's not really a unit you guys like to see, and I totally understand that. Alright, so like I said, 2 stars, very good, very good. 3 P.E.K.K.A.s are still alive, although there's a lot of defenses firing on them. That wizard at the bottom is just going through it. He doesn't even have any competition right now because there's nothing firing on him. You know, since I have to deploy everything, I went ahead and deployed that jump spell. I should have probably waited on it because the P.E.K.K.A. went outside, which I didn't want him to do. I wanted him to take out this cannon, which didn't happen. He died. There goes the wizard, about to be destroyed by the mortar. Boom, we're done. All troops deployed, all troops dead. Let's see what we got. 233,000 elixir, 920 dark elixir, which is a really good count, and 53,000 gold, which I don't think covered the spells, but that's alright. This is all about having fun, as I said before. Alright guys, let's go on to our next army, which is our last one. Yet another epic raid. Here we go. Okay, boom. I think this is even more elixir. Yep, this is even more elixir. I think this guy's going to have Clan Castle troops like those 2 previous bases. This time we have 2 golems, 1 P.E.K.K.A., 3 dragons, 6 wizards, 1 healer. Ooh, the healer. This is going to be interesting. I'm not sure if I had a healer on my 2 previous armies, but we're going to see how the healer does with this base. We do have, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I think we have 3 air defenses. Oh no, I think there's 1 on top, but that's alright. We have 3 air defenses that could cause trouble, and we'll see how we take care of that. In terms of this base getting sectioned, it is alright, although this huge bottom section isn't the most preferable, in my opinion. If he sectioned it up a bit more, I think he would have had less trouble with my army, but we'll see how this goes. The dragon is going to cause some trouble because I don't have that many infantry troops, so I'm going to deploy my dragon to take care of him. This is a level 3 dragon versus a level 2 dragon. My dragon is currently training on the army camp, which is unfortunate, but we'll see. So my dragon is almost dead, his dragon not so much, and we're going to see who wins. This is a dragon on dragon battle, man on man. Oh, look at that, my dragon takes him out, bam. Although that other dragon had an advantage. Anyways, there go the 2 tanks, the 2 golems, the 2 solid rock guys. That's what I call them. They're solid rocks. That's what they pretty much are. Rage spell out. They're in. That's it. There's nothing that's going to stop them with the rage spell out because these, you know, defenses are like nothing to them. Especially when P.E.K.K.A.s go through the walls, there's nothing that can stop them either. I mean, 2 P.E.K.K.A.s and a level 6 wall. They're done. A jump spell out on this base. Yeah, we're already into the 2nd section. That's pretty good. Wizards and everything jumping over, so I really like that. The healer, level 3 healer is out. Air defense is not taken down, so that the healer died that way, but that's alright. I think our healer did her job. She served our mission here. Dragon's out as that air defense is down. There's no air defenses in range currently, although those dragons are coming up to that top one, which is alright. I think they're going to get to the town hall. Okay, 50%. We are nearing the town hall, although there are some defenses in range which are kind of hitting on the dragons. And actually, I honestly do not remember what happens in this raid, but we'll see what happens. That dragon on top has no... Oh, here we go. There goes that air defense that I was worrying about. Now, you could have said I could have, you know, blasted through that top section and destroyed that air defense, but I wasn't really going for the town hall. I was kind of going for 50% for sure, but then I also wanted to get those resources. Alright, the dragons are dead. Now we just have the golems walking around. Once again, I'm going to speed this up. Okay, so I'm going to end it right here because those 2 mini golems are not doing much damage. 263 dark elixir, 190,000 regular elixir, and 90,000 gold. Plus that bonus and that awesome army that you guys once again suggested. Let's come back to our base. We have the wizard tower and the expo both having about 9 days and some hours remaining. On the bottom left or top left hand side, we have the army cam that has 2 days remaining. So that's the status of our base. Alright guys, thanks for watching. That has been it for this episode. If you liked it, make sure to drop a like. Let's try to get about 600 likes at least. Also, check out Duckster Facebook and subscribe to me if you're not yet subscribed. Also, here's your second sneak peek from the official Facebook page of Clash of Clans. They're pretty much adding another minor update, which is going to show you how many times a top player has won or lost, you know, a defense or won a battle. Pretty minor, but I guess it's pretty interesting to see what those top players are doing. Anyways, guys, again, like and share. Let's try to get 600 likes, and I'll see you later. Peace.